Hey everyone, this is Darkspidey34, and here with me I have Mark again.
Heyo!
And via Skype we have the Fuzzy Life, Eddie Brock.
How's it going? Sorry. Hey.
Yeah, you are sorry.
Yeah, he's joining us from the screen up there via the Enterprise.
He's in space.
And I'm Captain Picard, and I have with me here number 1, Riker. You know what? You put on this slim tight outfit, you're Deanna Troi. And I'm gonna be Captain Picard.
I don't want Star Trek.
I want to be Data.
Okay.
I want to be Data's cat. That's all I know.
No. Queequeg can be Data's cat.
No! Alright.
The thing I like about Next Generation is the whole running thing with Data is he wants to be more human and he wants to express human emotions. However, he always has one emotion, and it's confusion.
Really?
Whenever he doesn't get something, he has that look on his face. He's like, yeah, that face, yeah.
Honestly, that has been my experience with being human. Like, most of the time, I'm either just angry or confused.
Yeah,
so,
Data's human.
50% of the deal.
The first thing I always wanted to talk about with these is Regeneration Part 1. It's going fine. Yeah, I saw the little thing at the end I uploaded on the I don't want to say it's a clip because it's its own thing.
Yeah.
It's separate from Regeneration Part 1, or at least it is now. And that's a good thing, because one of the things I was worried about was the length of the episode. I'm looking at some of the scenes here, some of the things I've already constructed, and there are multiple ones that are just like 10 or 9 minutes long. Like the conversation between Harry and Peter, or not the whole conversation, but, you know, the one with Mary Jane and the part where Peter, you know, goes into the elevator and walks throughout the Oscorp building real quick. That all is like 9 minutes long. So at first, I thought this would be like at least 40 minutes, but now it's like, this might be the same length as Cataclysm.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, this is going to be not only a pain to put all together, but it's going to be a pain to render and upload.
You can't even call these episodes anymore, man. They're like full-length movies.
Yeah, every episode is a full-length movie, yeah. And it takes me just as long to make one as someone would make a movie of that length.
Right.
So, yeah. Another issue I ran into, was the whole copyright thing. And I haven't actually been contacted with anyone. This is just more of my own choice here.
So not getting involved in that.
Yeah, because ever since I started putting ads on the videos, I think Sony has been looking the other way. They're just, like, regardless of what I did, they're just like, okay, you can make your videos, you can do whatever you want, but, like, don't put our music in your videos, please. Mm-hmm. And there's been a lot of copyright issues on YouTube as of late, and I ran into my own about a year ago, with that song that I made for. Okay, so a couple years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, I uploaded a video called "Spinning Bad Effect," and it was how I did this. It was from the scene from Ultimatum when the Hobgoblin threw one of his, you know, spinning spike bat arsenal weapons at Spider-Man or whatever, and I showed people how I did that, you know, and I just animated a little thing spinning on a green screen. And I just placed it on the video, and that's it. And the music I made myself from a music making program. And someone, like a year before the copyright claim, like there was like a bot that sent out a claim against that video because, you know, the samples in that video is also in that song that they released on Amazon. And they released the song like 3 years after I made that video. So what I liked about that incident when I announced it was a copyright claim from the future. Like I got a claim on a song that didn't even exist yet.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
They just put their security parameters in place just in case anyone did try to use it.
Yeah, it was, and that's why I sort of eased off a very cheap, very well-known music making program, and now I'm on FL Studios, which is pretty much the same thing almost. But, you know, some Let's Players have been running into issues as of late.
Oh, yeah, especially like Nintendo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But some of them haven't, some of the content providers haven't been all that truthful, and they've kind of been fucking around with us whenever they made their videos. You know what I'm talking about? Angry Joe.
Angry Joe, yeah.
Oh god, he's been doing this for years. He's always just creating drama and issues where there is none.
Yep.
Like when he was having that conversation with the Dorito Pope.
Oh
my god. You remember the Dorito Pope?
Wait, what?
Jeff Keighley?
Yes.
Yes,
You remember
that was great.
You remember the Dorito Pope, Sam?
No, I've never even heard of the Dorito folks. What is the Dorito?
You would have to describe to the Dorito religion, Sam.
It's so incredible. He did like this. What was like a live?
It was.
Chat
It was.
with,
I think it was for E3 or something.
yeah. This.
Where it was just Jeff Keighley and like he was doing like, was he talking about a game or?
I think he was talking about Halo or something.
He must have been talking about Halo.
Yeah.
But seriously, it's him in like this black room. It was like a dark room, and seriously, like. The left of him is all Mountain Dew sponsorship, and to like the right of him is just all Dorito sponsorship, just like crammed into this room.
Like
And he's just sitting there with this look on his face, kind of just like, oh man.
Yeah.
And then he's just like giving his spiel about this new Halo game.
Dead inside. His smile, his hope, it's all gone. It's not even like small bags of Doritos. It's like the jumbo pack of Doritos and like what
They were going
30
all
ounce
out.
Mountain Dew. Huge, big old sign of Master Chief from Halo
Yep.
4, I believe.
Yeah, Halo 4.
Posing with all the other. It's just like that was gaming's like darkest moment at the time, and now it's
Then
just
people
like,
photoshopped the fucking Dorito like a Pope hat on his head.
oh god, when he interviewed Angry Joe, I don't even. That's not the main. That's kind of not my main point, but yeah, that was. He was trying to create conflict where there was none, so he can look like this underdog taking down the big guys for you in the game industry.
But he had no idea what he was talking about.
Yeah, he didn't. He was
stuttering and stammering the whole way, and Jeff was just like this professional, like coming back at him with like retorts and like just counterclaims. They were just shot him down.
He kept trying to chime in, and he still like he's like, yeah, I remember you, Joe. I know, and he just kept coming, and he stood his ground. But I liked how. Right after that incident ended during the press conference, someone else was about to chime in. He's like, okay, yo, yeah, real talk now. And he looked like he was about to elaborate on something really, like, complicated, and it just cuts off. And it goes back to Angry Joe. Okay, this is... This guy, he's trying to back me into a corner, okay? It's
on his own video where he's got, like, the video of his interview, and he stops it. He's like, okay, I know I look like a fucking idiot, but let me defend myself here.
Yeah.
And then, like, the whole, like, the newest thing came out with him with his Nintendo, like, what was it, Mario Party?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But the issue with that is he said that he was insinuating that Nintendo was, like, sort of attacking him for it, or at least to the point where he had to take down the video, and all they did was put an ad on there. And that's pretty much, that has been like the majority of the copyright claims I've ever had was, we're going to put an ad on the video. And I might sound like a bootlicker for saying this, but I just want to, Sony is huge compared to me. They are fucking huge. They're so much bigger than me. I am the dirt underneath the dirt of their fingernail. I'm like in the grooves of their fingerprints. I'm just nothing, man. And it's so spacious in there. But the fact, knowing how small I am and insignificant I am, the fact that they didn't just sue my ass, the fact that they allowed me to keep doing this, but and they didn't even put an ad on the regular Spider-Man videos without the music. They're just like, just the music. Yeah. That's it. And we'll look the other way.
Well, I kind of feel like that's them trying to, like, if they just went and, like, attacked every little person who did that, their PR would just, like, plummet, you know?
It's kind of already.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, that's a way more obvious way of just being like, okay, we don't care about you, we just want either you to stop making money off our shit, or let's make money off your shit.
Yeah. So I...
And not only that, but, if they were to try to sue you, that is them losing money.
Yeah.
Right? Because they're gonna have to pay for the lawyer. It's a big deal. Whereas this is actually a way for them to make money off of you. You know. Yeah. And they found a legal loophole to be able to do that, to make you one of their pawns.
Yeah.
To put it in kind of a coarse way.
No, I get it. It's just,
but you are on the chessboard.
Yes. The thing with at least Lego animators or brick filmers was that. I'm not saying that we were like the head of bringing Lego back and making it cool, but the way some of us tied it into popular, much more popular IPs and uploading them to YouTube and everything and making custom ones, like the entire brick filming community played a small part, but a part nonetheless in revitalizing Lego to this point.
When that Lego movie.
Yeah, that led up to that.
We made that happen.
I'm saying this is a tiny part.
All right,
it's
Sony,
custom brick filmers, the Brick at Arms guys. I've never given them credit, and I've always bought their stuff. Shout out to Brick at Arms. Those
if
guys
you're out
are
there
awesome.
and you got brick arms, we're proud of you.
I mean, they make Lego weapons, and they make
Still,
their own
if
custom...
you got bricks on your arms, you're doing a good job. You're
Birthday brick.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed in you.
God, what was I gonna say? So I feel like it's very big of them to allow me to do that, considering, the reputation that they have. And I'm not saying the copyright system on YouTube is perfect. It's fucking broken,
it's
obviously,
bullshit.
Based on my personal experiences and some of the other experiences other
Because
YouTubers have
they
had.
have an automated system where, like, if you send a copyright claim, the automated system will take the video down, and then an actual person will review it.
Yeah.
And then, like, if this is nothing, then they'll take it back up after it's been down for, like, however long it takes for them to get to it.
Yeah. With Warner Brothers, supposedly or allegedly, I should probably say, they've taken copyright claims on videos that didn't even have stuff from from Warner Brothers. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of similar to what kind of happened to me, but mine was more like some sort of temporal, what the fuckery, sort of situation that I can't even wrap my brain around to this day. Ironically enough, the guys were German, I think. I think I mentioned that they were German.
That placed a claim on you?
No, who produced the song. The bot placed a claim. It should have been expired by now. I was too afraid to remove it at risk of them deleting my channel.
Right.
Because they might even fuck this shit up too.
You can have my channel. You can use it. I'll let you borrow it.
No.
Dude, I'm just saying.
No. I don't want your channel after you've been watching videos all over it.
Hey man, you don't know what videos I watch.
Yeah, I do. You watch the I can't think of anything funny.
That's right.
The videos of the girls farting in diapers.
No.
Girls.
All I watch is those head kill YouTube poops. That's all I watch. Alright, get off my back.
I was surprised how popular that got the last couple of years, because it's like up to like in the millions in views.
The guy who makes those is a literal genius.
Yeah, it's
literal Mozart.
Yeah, Mozart would be proud. I mean, can you imagine Mozart with YouTube poop, or someone YouTube?
I want to like get a react video of Mozart watching that Hank Hill YouTube poop video. It's just to get his 2 cents on it.
Just sitting there crying. Like,
there's so much
sheer beauty of it.
Yeah, he just looks up. It's beautiful.
Did Mozart sound like that? Was
I don't
Mozart
know.
German?
I think it was German.
German composers. Yeah, something about Germany.
Always suing people on YouTube.
They can't keep getting away with all of these war crimes.
This is worse than ISIS.
Yeah, it's worse than ISIS.
Worse than ISIS.
Yeah. You ever watch those videos, the beheading videos?
Oh yeah, all the time. I got those running in a loop at my house.
They line the guys up, and then they just like slice through their neck. You can see the expression on their face, and I think they're drugged up because they can't run or anything. And that expression on their face just lightens up, and it's just like, oh shit, they're dying. Oh god, there's so much blood. Spider-Man should go
He
there.
wouldn't behead a single soul.
He would web their necks back together.
Has he ever done that? Has he ever like used his webs as sutures?
That's an interesting question.
In the original comic books, they've really expanded the just ridiculous...
What webs can do.
Yeah, like web bats. Like, when he was fighting the lizard and he had to go into the swamp, he made, like, swamp shoes.
Spider webbing is basically duct tape. You can just do anything with it.
Yeah.
It's pretty great. But seriously, a web bat? He just, like, he took the time to spray, like, a big... It was, like a big bat?
It was like a regular sized bat.
Oh, I mean, just made out of webbing?
Yeah, to me the swamp shoes were way weirder because he was just like using it to sort of get around the swamp.
Because he's already got like the costume on. He could just like climb on the trees.
I think the trees. I don't know. Swamp trees. He wouldn't give that much. Because he could just jump.
Yeah, dude, spiders jump.
Yeah, he's jumping spider.
By the way, he's already got the suit on. He doesn't need. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get my suit all swampy.
Yeah.
You're gonna go fight a big lizard.
He's already got this cartridge, right? He's already got the web shooter. Why does he never load anything else in there? Like if I was Spider-Man, I get one with web shooter, one with just mace. Like
spiders didn't have mace, Sam.
Yeah, it has to be.
Spider Maze.
That's actually a really good idea. Wow, I don't know why they have not thought of that. I mean,
It's got the mechanism. It's there.
Why not just have his whole spider utility belt at that point?
Exactly.
he did have one in the cartoon.
Really?
I'm not sure about but the what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. The only alternative they could have come up with was the spikes, the fangs, the web fangs that Spider-Man had.
Oh, what? These little pricklies he has on his hands?
No, like he would shoot out. He would like spikes would
like
come out of his
Assassin's
arm.
Creed blades,
Something like that.
like Wolverine.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure if they came out the top or the bottom of his arms, but I remember that being.
Kind of like Assassin's Creed sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's why I just said.
You just said that.
Did you seriously?
Yeah, Sam, you big copyer.
Oh,
It
why
goes
don't you
back
sue
in-
me like some German composer?
I will sue you like Sony so hard.
Sony is Japanese, and the guys who probably are going to sue me are German. They can't keep getting away with this.
It's the World War II all over again.
Exactly. That's exactly what this is.
Can we just kill the Germans again? They've been itching for a wallop.
They've literally been just apologizing for 70 years straight.
I know!
Those guys.
They're just asking for it.
Germans are all right.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah. I understand the enjoyment people get out of it. I understand that the system is broken, but this is there has to be some. They are in control of this content. It belongs to them, and they can proceed how they wish.
Yeah.
And if they allow me to live, fine. If
They're
they
not
wanna
gonna
sue
like
my
drag
ass
you
off,
out and put your head on a block just because.
I don't know.
Just
because
you use fucking System of a Down that they own.
It's
Sony own that. I don't know.
I don't know. It's generally harmless them putting ads on your videos. If you wanted to make more money and you didn't have to solely rely on the content created by, Nintendo, because Nintendo's the one who's been
Really pushing it lately.
Yeah. You can make your own content. That's what I've tried to do, make my own content.
You sit there, you put those bricks together, and you make them yourself.
Making my own brick films that have nothing to do with Spider-Man that I'm going to upload pretty soon. It's already done. I just need to sort of re-edit it, because I submitted it for a film festival, but you guys know me. I always come in late. So I'm going to do it next year. But, it's coming along. It's coming along. And I have another idea for a brick film that's kind of related to it. So I have ideas. I have stuff that's already done. I'm just waiting to upload it. And everyone's just thinking I'm lazing around. No one thinks I'm lazing around, but, the silent people who don't upload, they're probably thinking about it. Because there's a silent majority who will never comment. And I'm one of those people. But I'm also a content...
too.
I'm also a content
Well, because
creator,
I always just...
so it's weird.
At this point, everyone really rags on... people with big channels always rag on YouTube comments. So they just get swallowed up, and there's no useful information to really gain from looking through them. So I'm just like... I'm not going to give my 2 cents because, it's just going to get overwhelmed with firsts and fucking...
Quotes from the funniest line in the video.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of there on Redletter Media's videos. And the reason why I don't read or respond to the comments a lot on my own channel is because I'm kind of a shy person, I suppose.
Bashful. If you were a dwarf.
Well, you're not that shy. I mean, you do put out podcasts.
The only dwarves I know are from Tolkien, Sam. You're gonna have to elaborate a little bit more.
All right.
Oh, which one of the 13 dwarves was what did you say? Bashful.
Yeah, I guess that'd be...
2, 3, I'm the bashful dwarf. I'm the little nervous around you. Sorry. And then he just, in 0 to 60, he just
Then he actually bashes them with objects.
The whole time his face is just beet red. He's super embarrassed about the whole thing, right?
Is that what your brick film's about?
No.
Please?
I might make one just making fun of Peter Jackson, but, that ship has sailed. Because even though I made that video talking about Alfred from the Battle of the Five Armies, a friend of mine at school showed me a CinemaSins video of Battle of the Five Armies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it came out
I saw that one.
Yeah, a month after we talked about it, yeah.
Yeah, he did bring up some points about that, too.
Yeah, fuck Alfred. I stand by that. I don't want to talk about it.
I stand by that, too.
I don't want to talk about it.
I didn't really enjoy that movie as much as I thought I would.
Yeah, we will get to The Hobbit eventually.
We've talked about that.
Yeah.
We've been over
it. You all right, Sam? You're right there, kind of quiet.
I didn't see it.
You still haven't seen it?
Still haven't seen it? I ain't missing much.
You can just like read the book and imagine, and just like rip up the pages and then like read through it again. I'm kidding. No, actually, it would be like adding in more pages. Just take your copy of The Hobbit and just shove paper in there from varying sources. And there you go.
Put some pictures of like some cool Yu-Gi-Oh cards in between the pages, and take a moment to look at those. It'll stretch the time out.
Yeah, just like put some like artwork from Magic the Gathering in there. It'll probably.
Hey man, you want some Magic? They got a whole cabinet for it, right?
You have a lot of utility God damn, they're organized. My I guess workroom is just shitty and everything. It's a mess. Sam hasn't been in there in like 3 years. Not 3 years. It's way too long. 2 years. 2 years, not 3 years.
Last time I was there was a skull sitting on the shelf, so...
Yeah, that skull was fake, Sam.
I buried that. That's gone now.
No, it's real. It was real.
But to be fair...
Like, that was a real person. That was a real, live, thinking, breathing person just like us. And now they're just sitting in my room. There's a dead... there's this person's skull sitting in my room, and that's so fucking metal. I want to eat, like, flavored Tootsie Rolls out of it.
That is not metal. Eating Tootsie Rolls out of a skull makes it less metal.
Just the fact that I'm eating something out of a skull is metal, right? It doesn't matter what it is.
For the strawberry flavored ones, it's pretty metal.
Yeah, it's all red. I can't eat anything that is unwrapped because I don't feel comfortable with that. Like I can't put M&Ms in a skull. I can eat Starburst.
What if it's on that show Unwrapped with Mark Summers? Could you eat that?
He has to do it first.
Oh, he has to do it first.
Hey guys, I'm gonna teach you how to eat out of a skull.
What if he's like, okay guys, here we got some Tootsie Rolls, and Reggie, why don't you share these with me? And he puts it halfway in his mouth, and he's waiting for you to come and like kiss up and take the other half. What would you do? Would you do it? Would you kiss Mark Summers?
Maybe. I would. I wouldn't kiss Andrew Zimmern because I don't know where that fucking mouth has been. All he does is he literally just has a TV show where he eats shit. You can't even insult him. He's like, "Hey, Andrew Zimmern from the Travel Channel, eat shit." Okay,
eat shit. Get my own TV show.
Ate your mom shit last night. It's just like
that would destroy him. He would crumple if you said that to his face. That guy has no integrity. That would just kill him.
If you want to make money off of YouTube or other means, you could do your own stuff without any copyright issues. If you're having trouble with ad block, because I remember Linkara not too long ago, he was having some trouble with ad block, and all those ad block issues resulted in like Obscurus Lupa, Phaelus, I think Andrew Dickman to a certain extent, like being fired from ChannelAwesome.com.
Oh really?
Yeah, they just sort of cornered.
So what? They were mad at ad block.
They were mad because she put mid-rolls in her ads. And they don't get paid from the producers. They have to supply their own income. So she decided to put mid-rolls in her ads. And that pissed off the producer of Channel Awesome, Mike Mashad. And supposedly, allegedly, he cornered her. It's like, what the... Like, he just, like, was railing into her. And then, no, not like that. It was... Oh, God. So many weird things happen on that website.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. And, if you wanted to make an alternative... if you want to make more income, you can always get a second job. I mean, you make like 2-3 videos a week. You can take a second job. Mm-hmm. I mean, Linkara can take a second job if it's like really, because he says this is the only way I make money. He can take a second job. He said in the video he liked working retail when he was younger. Yeah. He could probably go back to it. He'd probably be in a higher up position, probably management position because of his experience.
Or just any job, don't put yourself above any job.
Yeah, like Yahtzee Croshaw, the guy who makes Zero Punctuation videos. He has multiple jobs. He not only has the videos on The Escapist and The Escapist YouTube channel and merchandise, but he also is an author. He's written 2 books.
I didn't know that.
And he's making his own game currently, and he's made games in the past, but just for fun. He didn't actually put it up for sale. But he founded a bar, so he also works at a bar in Australia.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Yeah, he has multiple means of income.
That's a cool guy.
Yeah, and everyone and he
still has time to make good content, like weekly.
Yeah, and he does the Let's Plays on his channel, and he doesn't put. That's the thing. He gets a lot of views on his Let's Plays, but he has never put an ad on them. And they've talked about this. It's like this guy is. So there you go. There's something that you could do. That's some general advice. I could be wrong. I could be way off about stuff, but I think that's a pretty good model to spring from. What do you think? What do you think, Sam?
I think that I think the original content's always good. It's good, even if you don't make money off of it, just producing something, putting something out into the world. But people are they're too stingy. People are too worried about their money. Like, why does Sony need to make money off of every little asshole, not your little asshole, that uses their shit? I mean, like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Seriously, they've got enough fucking money. Just stop.
Yeah, it's like...
People, I understand. I understand we're in a capitalistic society, it's the industry, but, I don't know, it pisses me off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not threatening to take any large amount of money from them, and people don't watch your stuff for their music. That's not why I sit down and watch your Lego videos.
Yeah.
I feel like you should have to prove that you're using their content as making you a substantial amount of money and making them lose a substantial amount of money in order to threaten you, in order to claim copyright infringement. Because simply using the content... I don't think that should be a basis. I think the system is flawed.
Yeah.
But just to take it a few steps back. But as you said, original content, always good, simply for the sake of creation. But I don't put out anything original besides that sentence. So yeah. I can't say much.
Originality is hard to do. It's hard to be truly original.
It is. Yeah, sure.
I remember one director tweeting something, I might be misquoting here, but he said something along the lines of, if we keep rebooting and remaking stuff, we're going to run out of ideas in 30 years. Does that sound familiar, Mark? Or Sam? Anyone remember that?
I know, it doesn't sound
familiar. I mean, it sounds like something a director would say, and it sounds like something that a lot of people would be saying.
Yeah, but if we're using old ideas, wouldn't that mean we wouldn't run out of new ideas?
But
because we're saving
how much can you take from those old ideas and make new? You know what I mean? That's the thing. You can't just
reboots. You gotta do something else with it.
Yeah.
So original ideas
you can't just put the same movie that's already made out there. You still gotta take it to new places, even though
I don't know, Mark. I'm pretty sure you can.
Okay, that's fair. The Transformer movies, they're out there.
I mean stuff like Carrie and the Nightmare on Elm Street and Freaky Friday.
Yeah, sure.
Y'all remember Lindsay Lohan, right?
Sam's personal favorite.
What?
Get out here!
Damn it, my wallpaper changed. God damn it.
Don't worry about it.
God damn it.
Just open up Audacity bigger. Just cover your shame.
No, I'm just gonna leave it there. It's not too bad. I have a
People just changed to a picture of Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
No.
Dude, this is a Freaky Friday.
Oh
man.
And it is Friday.
Not years ago, but now.
Yeah. So yeah, it's hard to come up with original ideas because we have so much recorded history at this point.
Well, yeah,
and maybe it's better if things aren't as memorable, so we can forget about it and do something new without knowing that it's been done before. And I see a lot of people try to take the air out of the tires of something that does do something relatively unconventional because it's unconventional compared to everything that has just come out, and not this one thing that was done 30 years ago. And I don't think that's incredibly relevant to it. The fact that someone would try something that hasn't been done before and make it work, I think that's admirable enough. And there is, you don't want it to be a gimmick. I guess I can breeze into my next topic with, because I saw Boyhood recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Anyone else here see? Sam, did you see Boyhood?
Yeah, I saw Boyhood.
I have not.
This might be a point of
I liked it.
Oh, this might be a point of contingency because I did not very much like it.
Okay, well,
Boom.
I'll let you make the opening statement.
Okay, it sucked ass for 12 years straight. I've never seen anyone suck ass that long. No, I'm joking. I don't know. I was kind of underwhelmed by it, and I think it got a lot of notoriety for its the way they filmed it, which is admirable to a degree.
It's
but
unique.
I felt like that kind of ruined the pacing of the movie because at the beginning, while I was getting going, I was kind of interested in some of the characters, but as it just kind of kept going and going, and nothing interesting was kind of really happening, and they kept teasing something interesting was going to happen. It was like a movie filled with things that almost got interesting. And then it just ends.
To be fair, that's what the director said anyway. Like, they're like,
really?
well, yeah, he's like, this movie, not a lot happens in this movie, but just about life.
I was gonna say, and this is gonna sound a little pretentious, but like that is like Boyhood, right? It's like life is really fucking boring, and that's just the idea. Maybe you don't want to watch a movie about it, but on the flip side, man, we see all of these films that are just over-dramatized. You know, we're getting constantly, robots and explosions shoved down our throat again and again and again and again. And man, it's like, I'm tired of robot dick being shoved in my mouth, like every other day. This new Avengers movie, fucking, AIs, an army of robots. It's nice to see something that's just honest. Honest as possible.
Is it really honest, Sam?
Okay, well...
I'm just fucking with you.
No, there's a counterpoint to that. Because you notice when they're filming this kid, right?
Yeah.
They give him no lines, or barely any lines.
Yeah.
And that is literally the only way to make a little kid likable. Because, I remember when I was a kid, I was obnoxious as fuck. Most kids are obnoxious as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to make a likable character, that is a child, you make them say nothing at all. And let people fill in their own expectations.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with him as a child. It's just when he got older, I just wanted to punch him in his face. And it didn't help that he looked like a composite of Hayden Christensen from the Star Wars prequels and Jake Lloyd from the Star Wars prequels.
I was like, that's the one thing
young Anakin and old Anakin together.
Yeah, that's the one thing you can take away from the Star Wars prequels. What Sam was saying, you don't let that kid talk. You don't let him say Peruski.
Are you an angel?
Oh God. But I won't lie, man. I the way they filmed it did interest me because I was wondering before going into it, did they use the same camera? And I think they did use the same type of camera because it did look the same.
Really?
Yeah. From the when did they? It was 12 years from 2014, so it would make it around 2002 when they started filming.
Yeah. I think that's. I mean, if they did use the same camera, that's pretty sizable effort to have to keep using that, and not have to temptation to draw away and use new technology.
Yeah.
Right. Definitely.
And I think it was interesting seeing, I mean, we didn't see these kids before, but we've seen, at least Ethan Hawke. I don't know about Patricia Arquette because no one here watches, what was that show that she was in, The Medium or something?
Oh, God. I don't even know who Patricia Arquette is.
Didn't she play the mom in Be the Change? What was that movie called? I don't know.
Oh, what was it? Be the Change? Was Pay It Forward?
Yeah.
Pay It Forward.
She the mom in that?
I never seen Pay It Forward, but
was that
for
the
some
one
reason
with Chandler?
Never mind, I'm thinking of someone else. No, it's not Chandler. That's the one where he plays the substitute teacher in the inner city school.
Is that still called Pay It Forward, though?
It's the one. No, this is the one about the kid who does a favor for 3 people, and they each do a favor for 3 people.
Yeah.
It sounds like the premise of what Paying It Forward means, though.
Are you describing Pay It Forward?
Sam, are we talking about Pay It Forward here?
Are we talking about Step Up 3? We're talking about Step Up 3, aren't we? Oh boy.
Never mind, she's not even in that movie.
why are we
wasting time here?
Why are we even talking about Patricia? Okay, I thought it was weird seeing Ethan Hawke when he was younger, but we've never actually seen this before. It was hidden away for years. And I like thinking about where I might have been or where any of us were during this time.
Yeah, because you're thinking 2002. That's a long-ass time.
Yeah, we were little kids. And we weren't the exact age of the kid in this. We were probably a little bit older.
A couple years older.
Yeah, it's the same age as his sister, I think.
Yeah.
So I like to imagine myself somewhere in there, little me, being obnoxious as fuck.
I definitely saw you in there, Richard.
Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah.
I
I mean...
in a train station.
Some parts were a little too overdramatic with the guy that she I don't remember if she married or was just like
Right.
After the divorce she was with that one guy and he was an asshole and everything, and it's just I just some parts of it were well done because it comes out of nowhere, like they're just walking to the house and you see Patricia Arquette just falling onto the ground to the garage, just like, oh shit, what's happening? Like, what this is... And it felt really real. Like, I've never been in that kind of situation, but it felt like... The way it was constructed felt unnerving, because I like it when things catch you by surprise and the camera doesn't just shove the whole sequence in your face. It just sort of... You kind of just walk into it happening, and that's just frightening, because you do walk into those kind of situations without expecting it, so...
The story didn't need to be so dramatic. I feel like... I guess they did that to keep the audience engaged and obviously to tell sort of a complex story, but I feel like you could have done the same thing and just hadn't had, kind of like a normal childhood, and it would have been just as interesting, but I guess maybe not. Maybe it would have been a boring film otherwise.
Yeah, it would be a shame if it was boring.
I'd hate to watch a movie about me from 2002 to 2014.
It's shit. You know what else took, 11 years to film? Harry Potter, and that had magic and shit.
Yeah. So, which is the better film?
Great.
He doesn't even go to Hogwarts.
We could take all the Harry Potter films and edit it into a Boyhood esque film.
Oh my god! And it's funny enough because Harry Potter is actually in the film. Well, one of the releases when they filmed the release of the 6th Harry Potter book.
Oh yeah. That's right.
So that was around 2005, 2006 or something like that. The one where Gandalf died.
Oh boy.
Spoiler!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Spoiler.
Is someone home?
Joey's upset about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I spoiled it for him. Fuck, I'm sorry.
He didn't read the books, man. He just started reading the first one.
He just learned how to read, and I just screwed it up for him. He's never gonna pick up a book again. He can't pick up a book. He'll probably just use his teeth.
He's got a Kindle.
Like Wishbone. Wishbone is dead, by the way.
Wishbone has been dead.
Yeah, he's been dead. That
ain't old news to me. He was probably dead when we were watching that.
He was already dead to me. He sold out.
Wishbone, that sellout.
Yeah, so I was...
Yeah, the guy's got a time machine. He's a dog who's managed to get his hands on a time machine. And what does he use it for? To educate children. Okay, that's pretty honorable. He could have gone back in time and made dogs the master race.
He also could have gone back and killed Hitler. He didn't do that.
What would he do? Like, shoot him with a gun or just like... He would have...
Maybe Wishbone was Hitler's dog.
Nah. Hitler didn't like beagles.
Was he a beagle, or was he...
Wishbone? I think he was a beagle.
No. Hitler didn't like bagels.
Oh!
No, Hitler secretly liked bagels, but publicly he just wouldn't have it.
He just wouldn't have it.
He was just like sneaking in, like...
Yeah.
I'm making gestures right now that are really
Once
hilarious.
everyone would leave his war room, he'd get like a nice sesame seed bagel with some like schmear. Yeah. Goebel comes back in, he's like, "Get out of here!
Get out! Yeah. I bet like him and Ava Braun, she just like places bagels on her nips, and it's just like this dirty little secret that they have. It's pretty fucked up, actually.
And that's the thing, maybe they love bagels so much, this is the reason they had to... No, I'm not even going to finish that sentence.
Yeah, you should probably not finish that.
They wouldn't share them with anyone.
You probably shouldn't finish that sentence.
Fresh out of the oven! Oh, Hitler.
So we got any other topics to talk about?
But ironically enough, Hitler wasn't actually that mean towards specifically black people, or at least Jesse Owens.
I meant any other topics besides Hitler.
We need Hitler 2. This time it's black.
Hitler 2, Hitler harder.
Jeez, I'm gonna love Sam. I'm gonna love editing this. By the way.
Hey, by the way, guys, I gotta go about 3:30.
3:30.
I know. I'm sorry to cut this short.
Oh, okay.
But, it's just,
Oh shit. Okay.
I made plans with Michelle earlier today. I'm sorry about that.
No, we kind of screwed up the schedule here. How much longer do we have? About 20 minutes. This should be too bad. I'll just sort of...
I mean, we can do like the first half now, and then maybe the second half when I come home next weekend, and we can... I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah,
So
it's
sorry
always sometimes, especially in the summer.
I feel bad.
Alright,
Cool.
okay, so... I'll just cut this list in half here. So they're going forward with this new... Okay, so they're going forward with this new Spider-Man movie. I don't know if they announced their cast at this point, but... I saw some names on the short list, and I didn't recognize any of them except Asa Butterfield from Ender's Game. And at first, I wasn't crazy about that because I remember a couple years ago someone saying, "He looks like Tobey Maguire. You could totally be Spider-Man." That put a bad taste in my mouth for years, like years. But then he's gotten older since then, and he looks more mature. And I assumed that he heard he was on the short list because it looked like it's like someone quick, give me a pair of glasses and a camera. I need to update my headshots. His IMDb profile just looks like Peter Parker, and they haven't even put him in the movie yet. So
He's like, come on, guys, pick me.
Please destroy my career. No.
Give me the chance. All I'm asking for is a chance.
For some reason, that is a career killer. Because I haven't seen Andrew Garfield in anything. I haven't seen Tobey Maguire in anything.
No,
I haven't seen...
He was in that Brothers movie.
Gatsby.
That was years ago.
Still after Spider-Man.
No one gave a shit about The Great Gatsby.
And true.
And, it's like what happened with, wow, that's that. What was Frodo's name? What's his name?
Oh, Elijah Wood.
Elijah. I keep wanting to say Elliot. Elijah Wood.
You just said it because they look similar.
Yeah.
Maybe they're the same guy and they actually had double the roles.
I think it's you become so synonymous with that character that it's hard for everyone to see you like something else. Because I remember some people going, "Hey, where's Frodo? What happened to Frodo's career?" Like, hey, you just answered your own question. That's all he's been known for is fucking being Frodo.
He's done like Wilfred and other TV shows.
Wilfred is brilliant too. You guys haven't seen Wilfred? I can recommend that.
I've seen a couple episodes. It's pretty good.
I've only seen one, and it's where he makes like. It's something about having sex with his sister or something because he made Wilfred have sex with his sister or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember.
Sounds like something Frodo would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does sound like something Frodo would do.
Yeah, now he's with movies and with Sasha Grey and everything, and she thinks she can be an actress.
Dude, Sasha Grey will be an actress. She'll be the porn star that inspires all other porn stars.
That inspires the nation.
It's like, it does work. You can start with porn and then move to Hollywood, like, legitimate.
Yeah, I remember saying like, "Oh, she's gonna make a cameo in the Avengers or some shit." Oh,
what would she do?
Everyone. Oh God.
That one got Sam.
Okay.
The guy from The Hobbit.
Which one?
The Hobbit.
Martin Freeman.
Yeah.
He's doing really good. He's doing really good.
He's in the Avengers, right? I mean, they're gonna put him in there.
Are they?
Is he?
Yeah, I read that.
Oh, no spoilers, please.
What's he gonna be?
I don't know who he's gonna play, but he's in there.
He's gonna play Bilbo again.
He's not in the Avengers. I'm sorry, he's in Marvel Civil War or Captain America.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right, they're going.
I think he might play the war.
The war. I don't know who that is.
He's gonna be the whole war. Just the sole embodiment of it.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know who's writing or directing this film. I don't know. Yeah, I can kind of see him being Peter Parker now. I can kind of because Andrew Garfield, he was a good Spider-Man, and Tobey Maguire was an alright Peter Parker. But I think we need to sort of like take that aspect of Andrew Garfield and take that aspect of Tobey Maguire and sort of put it together to make Peter Parker and Spider-Man. That's what they need to do. It's simple because they nailed Captain America's characterization, and they got approximations of everyone else, and they not really made an accurate Tony Stark, but he's distinct and he's memorable.
Yeah, I think
they can do this. They know exactly. I'm pretty sure they know exactly what to do. DC, on the other hand, you just see the Man of Steel or not Man of Steel, the Justice League trailer with Ben Affleck.
Yeah, I did.
Oh. Look it up, Sam. They officially released it.
I'm not excited about this whole Ben Affleck business. I don't even want to entertain the idea.
That rat fuck.
He's got the look. I saw him, and he's just walking out through the shadows. Like, it looks like the Arkham games. Well, that's not really a good sign because it looks like a video game, but that's a good video game. But other than that, I don't know. So they're just trying to play catch up with everyone else.
Have you seen that new, was it Suicide Squad with Jared Leto as that Joker picture?
Yeah.
All the tattoos.
And as soon as they came out, they had to retract. No, this is just a tribute to the Joker. I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. This is not how the official Joker looks, and they're totally just backpedaling.
I said this.
The tattoos. He's like,
he's like, fuck! I got this whole smiley. I got this whole mouth on my arm. What do?
I knew it. I knew if people complained loud enough, they would change this. And I said this in.
Does have power.
Yeah.
And then they put out a picture of the whole rest of the cast, but it didn't have Joker in it, and they're like, no, but this is totally the real rest of the cast.
I saw Harley Quinn's look.
Yeah.
I'll say something real quick about the Joker. The fact that he put damage on his forehead, that's like the cherry on the shit sundae. It really is just magnificent because it's it's like Spider-Man stitching responsible into his mask.
If you've seen there's a Jared Leto, he's the lead singer of 30 Seconds to Mars or something. And there's a video that someone has of him at a 30 Seconds to Mars concert, and this guy was heckling him, and Jared Leto had to break out his Joker voice to call him, and it's him. He goes up he's just looks at the guy and goes, "Hey, shut the fuck up before I fucking kill you." like that was his Joker voice.
Was it good?
No, it was just like I was verbatim doing what he was. I'll show you it later.
I thought you were doing an approximation.
No, I will show you it later.
Okay.
But oh my god, it is like I would hate to be one of those band members, just like, Jared, what are you doing?
You should have done the Mark Hamill Joker voice. Well, your inflection slightly wavers as you're talking, Batman.
Why is it that you sound like the narrator for the new Star Wars trailer?
I do?
You get it because Luke Skywalker played the Joker in the...
Oh! Well, yeah, well, there you go. Yeah, I guess I was close. Because his voice is deeper and raspier now.
It makes sense.
Yeah, they also released Harley Quinn.
Yep.
Well, they didn't release it, someone took photos of it, and it's like...
It's got that blue and pink and the hair and
it's
stuff.
It's slutty Harley Quinn all over again. I've been seeing this happening for years. Progressively, they're making Harley Quinn sluttier and sluttier via her slutty prostitute-esque outfits. I'm not one of those people who usually goes off on that kind of stuff. But this is just... It just makes her look trashy. It doesn't make her look, sexy.
Well,
it's trashy.
To be fair, the whole crew kind of looks trashy.
Yeah, it all just sort of runs together. It's all consistently awful. And I gotta give them props for being consistently awful. But it's still awful, and you can go with something a little bit more than this. And I keep thinking back to all the crap that Nolan has gotten or some of the crap he's gotten for the Catwoman designs and a lot of the designs for it, because it's not cartoonish or anything. Mm-hmm. It's very utilitarian. It serves a purpose, and it looks pretty good. And like with Catwoman, everything or most of it has a use, and it does a lot of callbacks to the original Catwoman outfit. And it's subtle. It's just like a cat suit, and that's it. It's not like all ridiculous and slutty. I mean, her sexuality is subtle. It's in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not all up in your face. Literally.
I'd like to be all in my face.
Maybe. But with Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, the actress playing the character, it's just like, why don't they just go with the bodysuit? Can we go back to that, please? You can make that work. Nolan has made it work in a universe far more serious than this. And you just gotta, It's like 1,000 times sluttier than Arkham City Harley Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you were able to pull that off. Because she has a great body, and they're just like, just dress her up as a prostitute.
What else has that actress been in?
Wolf of Wall Street. So I think she can pull it off. Ironically.
Anything else? Because I feel like I've seen her from somewhere else.
She looks like Jamie Presley, who's been in a lot of stuff. So I can see how you would think that you've seen her in something.
Yeah, I could be mistaken.
Yeah, I think Sam already left. He's not saying anything.
Yeah, he's gone.
Sorry, I'm looking at pictures of
I knew it.
Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad.
I was looking at pictures of Margot Robbie. God damn.
Sorry,
I'm just looking at this Joker. And I'm just taking it all in.
Yeah.
I have a damage tattoo.
Yeah. Oh yeah? Well, I have brooding etched into my cowl. And then he just headbutts the Joker, and it says brute damage, or I don't know. Jeez.
But it says it backwards because he didn't put it on right.
Yeah, like in Mean Girls. Or something. It's like Superman having a giant.
Dick.
Never mind.
Giant.
He has a giant S. That's the joke.
You should have a super.
S. That's the joke, Sam. It's an S. That's the joke.
For Superman.
You fucked up the joke. You're supposed to laugh at my joke.
I'm sorry. I discovered a GIF while I was going through Google.
A GIF?
Yeah. Kind of half listening. Never mind. Just
it's GIF, you pleb.
I don't care. That is a G.
I don't.
Definitely GIF.
Let's not continue on that contingency. All right, that's been done to death, and I'm honestly sick to death of the GIF. I wanted to end this segment with one last thing. If you still have time, Sam. If you're good. Okay, it's the marketing of these films that's been kind of overwhelming, at least for me, because they keep trying to one-up one another with all these new trailers that they release. Because I think, they're keeping something hidden in the story that might interest them, and they don't want to risk that, so they're just gonna spoil the whole movie for you.
Yeah.
Because I heard Jurassic World did that, but I don't give a shit about Jurassic World or Jurassic Park.
I think many people do at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I was into dinosaurs in the 90s, but I didn't really I wasn't into Jurassic Park specifically.
People grew out of dinosaurs.
Yeah, and they did it with Terminator Genesis recently, where they revealed a huge plot twist. And skip to this time zone so you don't want to hear about how John Connor is actually a Terminator. Oops!
Man.
That was a joke I did for the video. It's I'm so fascinated by Terminator Genisys because it just none of it makes sense, and it is that kind of storytelling that I said I didn't like last time, where they just go, all these mistakes. Instead of trying to fix it or telling a good story, let's just say it never happened. That's not dealing with your issues. You're just
so lazy.
Never existed. And I don't even.
It's like the whole, and they wake up from a dream.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just retarded.
I just don't understand this movie. I don't understand anything about this movie. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And they got what's her face from Game of Thrones? What's her name? I completely forgot. Her.
I cannot tell you.
Arwen?
Daenerys. What's her name?
Daenerys Targaryen.
Yeah. What's the actress's name?
Is she in it?
Yeah, she's playing Sarah Connor.
What?
They think that she can act, Mark. They think that she can act. Who decided this? It's like it's not as astounding as Olivia Munn, because I don't fucking get that.
Yeah.
She must be like really good at it, at the other skill, but I just do not get this one. I don't understand any aspect of this film, and I'm fascinated by it. And I kind of want to see it just based off of that alone, because it just looks so good bad.
Yeah.
None of it makes any fucking sense. They're just like, let's just whatever.
But not even like one of those like cheesy bad kind of movies where it's like so bad it's good. You're just like, this used to be good.
There's a line in the new trailer that goes,
"What? I'll be back."
Which, oh god, I can't narrow it down. There's so many fucking quotes. There is a quote from Terminator John Connor where he goes, he's like, someone asks like, "What are you? Not man, not machine, something more." No, you're not. You're a Terminator. Shut the fuck up.
Look at the title of the movie.
Yes, I'm something more. It's just. Why would a Terminator say that?
If he just turned into an Autobot there, that would be impressive.
Yeah, that would make me understand the movie a little bit more. That line didn't make any sense. I don't understand why a Terminator would say that. Maybe I'm thinking about it too much. I kind of miss the old days where the Terminator...
I think you're thinking about this movie way too much, too much more than the actual creators of this movie thought about it.
Yeah. So it's like, I feel like all these movies are trying to one-up one another, but we're running into trailer fatigue or marketing fatigue.
Oh, definitely.
Marketing is a huge aspect of a film's initial release or lifespan. It's kind of like the Saturn rocket. A lot of it is the fuel that gets it to its destination, and you have that little bit that's the movie itself.
It is the the film industry now is marketing. It's nothing else.
Yeah.
The thing is, man, the trailer is more significant to the film industry than the movie itself. It's all about the box office tickets, man. The thing is, it doesn't matter how quality the film is. All they're going to do is throw a bunch of CGI at it, a bunch of money at it. And I'll tell you why they chose this chick from Game of Thrones. It's because, one, she's a television actress, which means they can get her cheap, but she's also recognizable and within the same niche or genre as the Transformers movie. Nerds recognize her, they like her, they want to see her, and she's not that hard to buy. It's a money game, man. It's all money ball. It's not about the quality of the films anymore.
It's a good point,
Yeah. I mean, there is some good stuff out there, but and I don't
few
think
and far between.
Yeah, and there's nothing necessarily wrong with making money, but when you have this huge sort of monster you have to keep fed, I can see how it would just suck the soul away from anyone working on anything.
Mm-hmm. You gotta think at one point, like, what is this money for? You know, if not to just keep this shit company afloat.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta have some aspirations and some soul.
Yeah, I think the only noble thing that they think that they're trying to do is, hey, we're getting rid of the awful Terminator films. No, we don't. We still got this one. And that's the point I made about the new Alien movies. It's like, no, you didn't get rid of all the awful Alien movies. You just made another awful Alien movie. Because I don't think Neil Blomkamp
We've already seen them. We can't forget about them.
Yeah, if I had to compare Neil Blomkamp as a director to fucking Fincher. Oh, God. David Fincher, that's it. If I had to compare David Fincher to fucking Neil Blomkamp, David Fincher all the way. Yeah, fuck Neil Blomkamp. He doesn't know what he's like, I don't know. I've
just
said
fuck
it
him.
I said it enough, and when we talked about Elysium a year ago, fuck it.
Nothing good about that guy.
Yeah, I haven't seen Chappie, so I could be talking out of my ass, but you know. Yeah.
It's Fincher. Even his last name sounds so appropriate.
Yeah, he's a oh god, he's such a. Just the way he puts his movies together, it's just. Oh, God, it's just every bit of it is just astounding. I just wish he wouldn't choose such shitty stories like Dragon Tattoo and Gone Girl, because things like The Social Network, I haven't really seen anything like that based off of a story like this, because that easily just could have been like one giant marketing scheme for Facebook. And that's one of the things where you can, base your movie off of a product, a well-known product, and, you can make a lot of money, and you can say something with it, and it can be entertaining, and that's what I thought it really was. But, there's just so few of that, and there would be, in this world, because there's, that's all.
Not enough talent.
Yeah. And I'm not saying I'm hot shit or anything, because I'm not. I'm just some guy. And that's how I like to keep it. I'm just some guy. I feel like some people just make, internet critique videos or review videos pointing out awful things that are awful, but not really providing anything else in return.
Yeah.
And just continuing that awfulness.
You can't just say something sucks.
Yeah.
You gotta say why.
It's like saying something sucks has become a genre in and of itself, and not really saying anything meaningful.
Mm-hmm.
Like you speak generally about certain things, but you never actually create anything. You just do sketch videos, but you put on makeup, and you make yourself look like a clown, Doug. I mean, anyone out there who does that. Have you seen Hot Quiz Pop? Oh, fuck! I always do this. Pop Quiz Hot Shot.
No.
You heard about that?
No.
All right. It's about 3:30. Do you want to?
It's okay. I got a few minutes.
All right. So basically, they announced this pop quiz show that they're gonna put on the guywiththeglasses.com, and they needed Patreon money, so they raised $90,000 for it, and it took them 2 years to do one episode. And I've just been checking in every now and again for at least a year now, and I've seen set photos, and it just looked horribly cheap. It's like you remember the plays that we in high school? You remember the theater? It's below that, so much far below that. It was astounding how one person can have all this money and have all this resources and just shit it all away on a project like this. And
Jesus.
It was hosted by Brad. He didn't write it. He just hosted the game show. The Cinema Snob. And it took them so long to make this. In the opening sequence, he has hair, and in the show, he's completely bald. His hair is all gone, and he's skinny and everything.
They're gonna say he's just an old, decrepit man.
Yeah, it took them so long. Supposedly, they filmed this 17 times with the same contestants and everything. You could actually enter the show and fly out to Chicago to film it. And it was this one guy, he was 30 in his 30s, late 30s, early 40s, who was a fan of My Little Pony, because I saw his audition video, and he had My Little Pony everywhere. And just this other kid who's around our age or something. It was so weird, and he knew all the questions and everything. It's probably because they did it so many times.
What were the questions about?
Just 80s movie, 80s TV show references and everything like that. It's the whole setup of the quiz show was just a mix of ideas and never really was cohesive.
Yeah,
it didn't have a
real.
Together. Yeah, it didn't have a real purpose to it all. It's just hey, this is something quiz shows do. Let's just shove it in there without any context or purpose at all, without understanding any of it. It was so astoundingly bad.
What is the new concept behind it? Because quiz shows these exist, right?
Yeah.
Jeopardy, right? It's a quiz show essentially. What is new about it?
It's just what movie is this from, or what TV show is this line or this plot point from, or this I don't know, this actor. And if you get it wrong, you have to wear a weird costume, and I don't understand why. I don't understand. And if you lose, you get killed.
What?
Yeah, they shoot you.
No, they don't. Are you serious?
They don't actually shoot you, but it's in the context of the quiz show's universe, you are dead because you lost. It's just doesn't make any sense at all. I don't understand.
How strange.
Yeah. And the microphone, the audio is just as bad as ours, if not worse. We don't have $90,000.
Why don't we make a quiz show?
Oh no, God no.
You could do it. I got a gun.
No.
I'm willing to go bald.
I have the least amount of hair than anyone here, so I'll just.
All right, if anyone's going bald, you're going bald.
Because I'm the only one in this room who probably even sounds as close as to a cinema snob.
Yeah, you kind.
I sound a little bit like him. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of do.
Yeah, I can do it. So Doug is a complete fucking hack, and in 6 years he has not progressed at all. I mean, I don't want to say I'm so fucking awesome, but I like to think that I have progressed somewhat.
there is proof that you've progressed in the past 6 years, just in the quality of your videos.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Keep saying nice things about
Not in my house.
Keep saying nice things about me.
Don't do that in my house.
Yeah.
Come on.
Call me patrician. Call me a patrician.
Come on.
Oh, I'm almost there.
Patricia.
Oh.
And that's gonna wrap it up for
All right.
for this part of the podcast, people.
Whew, I need a cigarette.
Yeah. I need to take a
All right,
break
and-
after that one.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry about that, everyone. I kind of lost my cool there.
I'm sorry to cut out early on you guys. I don't know if you want to finish this. I'll have time, but I made plans with Michelle. We were supposed to play The Sims 2 on the PS2 today and go on a walk and shit. So,
That's cool.
Oh, I'm sorry. We don't.
Me and Reggie can go have a night on the town as well.
Yeah, we'll go walk on the beach or whatever.
But by the way, guys, the Renaissance Fair is coming up.
Oh, yeah.
And now we can all finally drink at the Renaissance Fair. So,
Oh,
I
yeah.
know, I'm getting ready
wait,
for
Mark,
that.
does your birthday happen yet? When was your birthday?
Mine?
Yeah, when
16th.
Oh, fuck yeah. All right, sweet. So wait, I'm coming home on your fucking birthday?
Yeah.
Yes! Oh, fuck
Happy
yes.
birthday! It's me.
Oh, okay.
You gotta get
I'm
a really big box. So I don't want to keep you up. So it's nice having you here. Nice talking to you and talking to you too, Mark. It's been it's real fun.
Glad being here.
Yeah.
Glad being here.
Yeah, I'm gonna upload that Lego video I was talking very vaguely about. What I wanted to do for it was to tell a story with the least amount of dialogue as possible because I felt like I'm rambling right now. But I didn't want to be too overly reliant on dialogue because I am, because I love writing dialogue. But that's it. Ironically, I keep going on. It's been nice talking to you, Sam.
All right, nice talking to you guys, and I'm sure we'll continue this conversation at a different time.
There will be other podcasts.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. Yes. All right. Well, it's been an enjoyable experience, and I'll see you all soon.
All right.
I send my love to the listeners. I suppose.
All right. Bye.
Bye, kid. Leave this place.
All
not
right.
even-
Goodbye.
it's not
Goodbye.
even-
Goodbye. I'm gonna hang up.
Do we just stop the recording?
No, you hang up.
Something's popping up. What is it? Did he actually leave?
Yeah.
You there?
Yeah.
You
left.
okay, that's what that means? Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what he was doing.
Oh, okay.
That's what he was doing.
Yeah, really. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to stop.